Alright, hey guys, it's me again, and today we're going to talk about Nidus' new augment, Abundant Mutation. And what this allows him to do is have 300 mutation stacks instead of just 100, but Undying is on a 30-second cooldown. Now, to be honest, I don't have a whole lot of good things to say about this augment, as it takes away what Nidus is really known for, which is being a really good tank, for a small damage boost for the most part. And the thing is, it really doesn't do anything else, because mutation stacks don't give you armor. I could have sworn they did, but turns out they don't, so it doesn't really make you any more tanky, like, directly. So it's only really to increase the damage of your 1 and your 4. And the only purpose I can see that being useful is if you wanted to use Nidus as a DPS frame for an XP farm somewhere. And that is literally it. On top of that, it takes a long time to build 300 stacks. I was testing this out in Mott because I was doing the Nightwave challenge, and it took me around a little over 7 minutes to get 300 stacks, and in ESO it took me around 9 minutes, and that's because of the portal draining some of your stacks, so I kind of lose a little progress every time I progress. Now, in a controlled environment like the Simulacrum, it's not that bad, and I also have a trick to show you how to get around the counter, which basically goes up like 2 stacks every second, which is unbearably slow, but this trick I'm going to show you fixes that, but even then, it's still not great. And keep in mind, this is with the Insatiable augment, which makes getting stacks easier, like a lot easier. So it's already hard enough to sort of fit this in a build. So with that said, here's what I've done. This is the build I'm running. Now, I have adaptation here just for this video, and it's mainly here to prove a point. But normally what I'd have here is Hunter Adrenaline, and I prefer to have a high range Nidus as opposed to like a blind rage Nidus personally, because it allows me to mess up a few more times. And normally this would be a stretch mod here, but of course I'm using the augment just to show you what it's like, and I have to use Insatiable really, otherwise it's going to take even longer to build up 300 stacks. And even then, like, you're not really building, the stacks really don't help you that much when Undying is only on a 30-second cooldown. And you remember, Nidus doesn't have any shields at all, so he doesn't get access to shield gating. So he has to have Undying there, but now it's on a 30-second cooldown. With those 30 seconds, you might as well not have any stacks at all. Now, I also have Grace and Guardian, but just keep that in mind for a little later. But let me show you. So I'm going to use 20 Exo Officers just to build my stacks because they're a little tankier than Heavy Gunners. Use that. Alright, I'm actually at max stacks. Now here's how you bypass the counter taking so long to go up. Just switch into your operator, then go back, and then, yeah, the counter will refresh at the accurate amount of stacks that you're at. Now, with that said, what can we really do with 300 stacks? Well, we can increase our damage here. So I'm going to switch back to Heavy Gunners. And as you will see, that I do have a little bit increased damage, but it's not amazing. But again, that's not what Nidus is known for. You can see it's only like 7,000. I could use like my 4 and my 3 to increase my damage a little bit more. But most people are gonna agree that it's just a lot easier to just stack a viral first and then use your one, because that's gonna do way more damage. So with that said, let's talk about tank ability. So this is what Nidus is really known for. Can't I really take that many shots? I'm only gonna summon 8 officers. 8. I'm not even gonna go for full 20. I'm just gonna go 8. Alright. Oh, I should probably turn invincibility off. Let's just do that real fast. Alright, I'm gonna... Oop, they're annihilating me. Alright, and I also have a shade with stealth. Alright, so I have my damage reduction, I have adaptation, I have my force healing, I have Arcane Grace, and I have Arcane Guardian. And as you can see, I am still getting absolutely mollywopped here. Now, Shade is saving me, but he is literally the only thing that's saving me. That and the CC from my 4. Right? Oh, and the turrets have targeted me, I'm gone. And without the augment, you can tank that for a lot longer. A lot longer. So, there is really no reason to use this augment at all, other than if you want it to be a dedicated DPS frame for an XP farm. But it really hurts your tank ability there. And the thing is, those officers that I was testing on, they do mostly sustain damage, right? Them and the turrets, they do sustain damage, right? And Nidus is actually good against sustain damage. But what he's not good against is burst damage, like say something like nullifiers. So let me build up some stacks again, and then I'll show you this against nullifiers. Alright, so I have 300 stacks now. So against 2 nullifiers, just 2. Oh, and ooh, that absolutely annihilated me. Right? And I'm gone. Right? So if any sort of burst damage, whether it's a nullifier or a bombard, or even a melee unit, burst damage is absolutely going to tear Nidus apart with this augment on. So it's a really big handicap. So building up all those stacks really is not worth it. Especially if it's not going towards Undying. Now, could I have possibly survived a little longer with my 3 and my 4 up? Probably, but not much longer considering the sheer amount of damage those nullifiers did. Now, you might think that it's a little unrealistic for me to be just standing still in a pile of enemies, but actually for Nidus it's not, because most of his gameplay is just casting his 1. And you can't really do anything while you cast your 1, right? You can be in the air while you cast it, but it forces you downwards. And on top of that, if you're running the Insatiable Augment like I am to get your stacks faster, you need to be standing inside of your 4. So if you really wanted the best of both worlds with both good damage and good tank ability, I think you'd unironically be better off playing Grendel than using this augment. So here's my Grendel build real fast. Mostly a power strength and efficiency focused build with not a whole lot of duration because I really don't have room for it. But all you need to do is just throw Aegis on Grendel and some power strength. I'm gonna keep invincibility off. We're gonna go to our Exo officers, right? We're gonna spawn all 20 of them. All right, we're gonna get some energy. All right. Like, now sure, that cost me all my energy, and this enemy is alive strictly because, you know, I sucked her in late. And yeah, Grendel has energy problems, but, like, that's just strictly more effective than just running Nidus with that augment. Let's just see how tanky I am real fast with Aegis on. There's Aegis. Make sure they're all shooting me, yeah. With Aegis on, like... That's a lot tankier than Nidus with that augment on, as you can see. I'm only in trouble when, of course, Aegis doesn't work. They absolutely annihilate me, but I can just eat them and they're not a problem anymore. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's all for me. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.